Welcome to Insights and Bytes, where leaders from frontline industries such as F&B, retail, hospitality, transportation, and more share insights and trends. My name is Shaun, and today, beside me, I have a very special guest, Edy Ongkowijaya, founder of The Penyets. Welcome, Edy.
Hi.
How are you doing?
Good man. Tired.
What have you been up to?
Yeah, been busy with because we are in the midst of expanding to KL, and also the Sydney second branch. Yeah, and also we have 2 outlets also coming up in Jakarta. Yeah, then one more Singapore is at the Tampines hub. Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah,
congrats on the huge rapid expansion.
With your support.
Well, thank you. It's so funny how we first met online. So
LinkedIn.
Yes, LinkedIn, right?
LinkedIn, yeah, LinkedIn.
I saw you were posting so much about.
Yeah, I thought it was a scam, no? I thought you were trying to send me something, no?
Oh, really?
Because like so many people come to my LinkedIn, then they DM me, say we offer this, you know? Yeah. I thought,
really?
I thought
Yeah.
it was like a scam. So I was like another salesman.
Wow. Okay. So
Okay, but it's good. It's good.
I'm honored. Lucky I passed the scam scanner. So so I found the reason why I reached out was when I saw your post. Right, number one, you had such an interesting story. Right, and I think you're a motivation speaker. You also want to nurture the next generation of the F&B industry to inspire people, right? I think that's what drew me to reach out to you as well. And then after that, I saw like multiple posts on like, wow, another brand, another store expansion, and then you had one at East Point Mall, which is very near my house.
Okay.
So
Yes.
I'm like, wow, and it's something that I think my family also enjoy the spiciness.
Yeah, thank you.
So it's an awesome food, and that's why I reached out to you. And I'm glad you replied as well. So I think let's start off with the origins, the origins of The Penyets. Perhaps what inspired you to start The Penyets, and maybe even your background and your story. Yeah.
The Penyet was actually built, so there's a lot of story behind the Penyet. So basically, The Penyet started not easy because I went through like a 2 times divorce, you know. So it was under the different brand flagship in 2005. So being the first pioneer for the Ayam Penyet idea to come to Singapore, it was back then in Lucky Plaza 2005. Under the different partnership. So in the same year, I was being like so-called out from there. Not say out, I was being kicked out from so-called the investor. And then after that, then another partnership also ended up divorce because 2 years no book report and that. So I felt very unfair. Then after that, then 2009 finally, then I started again. Despite the 2 times divorce, it was started in the Jurong Point in 2009. So it even started from a humble food court in Jurong Point. But the struggle did not end there because even though I started the small food court also, there was a lot of challenges that I faced. On the 7th day, MOM came to my stall, and then I was the only stall that was being raided by MOM, just because that I was in the midst of applying for the work permit for the chef. Because this chef, the Ibu, was actually formerly from the previous partner, the previous company that I had. So maybe speculatively, maybe they were the ones who actually reported. I don't know.
Right,
so, but then, but I have always believed that there's always a blessing in disguise. There's always something that is behind a storm. So every time you face a storm, there's a blessing in disguise. The blessing in disguise was that when the Ibu, the chef, was being deported, was being given a time of 3 days to being deported, there was actually when I had to learn cooking. So I learned cooking within a space of 2 days, 2 days, 2 nights. No? So whereby I could only cook Indomie and the Maggi mee, So I had, because he was going to be deported, and who is going to cook? So I had no choice but to learn in a small HDB, using the what they call the rice cooker, the tatak that one. Can you imagine you cook ayam penyet, you cook all this soto, everything, and using all this the house. So but because of that, so that part I could learn, and from there actually I also learned that I must have the system. I cannot because let's say for example you cook Indomie, you know Indomie, right? Indomie, yeah?
Of course, yeah.
You cook Indomie. Yeah. Even I cook Indomie. It may just be Indomie, but you can cook different. You can cook a bit hard, a bit soggy, then a bit watery. So just Indomie. So there was one I realized that okay, the blessing in disguise turns up to be good. I learned something. Then after that I realized that hey, I must have the system. Yeah. Then after that from 2009 all the way, then from Singapore, there was when I expanded to three outlets in 1 year. Yeah. So that was when somebody come to me and say, "Pa, why don't you do franchise? Since you are the pioneer for ayam penyet," because so many people know me as being like a Edy penyet. So I said, also franchise. I said, I don't even know how to franchise. So I just I just took the guts, being as a Teochew Nang lah. So I fight all the way. So I started franchise. It succeed. So that was when I said, and I felt that happiness, that satisfaction when I saw that my first franchisee was making money. Was making profit, even though it's just a food court. So she opened in Causeway Point. So I thought, oh my God. So that feeling. Oh, so I feel that this is what God gave me, the talent, and I felt that was when I was beginning to feel that God used people to be a blessing, and I'm talking about practical. I'm not talking about those people in the, just theory talk only. So this kind of situation, of course, we do things. Profit is important.
Yes.
Who doesn't need money?
Yep.
But that satisfaction that derive from what you do, that one is money cannot buy. So that was when I said I was determined. Okay, I think I should. But it's a win-win lah. So that was when I said, okay, let's do franchising. And really, boom. So I never marketed. I never did any advertising to promote my franchise back then. That time I still remember. That time was Friendster. That time was there was no Facebook yet. There was a Friendster. Then there was don't know what lah.
MySpace, Friendster.
Then the BlackBerry something. I think the BlackBerry time, right? So I didn't even advertise. But through word of mouth. So it was very powerful.
Wow.
So when people say the true story, Paidi really very supportive. That's why until today I'm still very hands-on. That's why I'm still wearing my shirt. So I'm still very hands-on. So it was because of that. Then because I really care about them. Then within 2 years, 2 to 3 years, I think 3 years, we grew to almost 18 outlets in Singapore back then. Then 2011, then somebody from Malaysia came over, said, can we bring to KL? But I still remember the first time, but it was not easy lah. So when the first time I was driving this manual car, very old car, up and down to KL, then offer my franchise. So that's why they made the Dato, made the Tan Sri, they showed interest. But when I met them, they suddenly nothing because they asked me, so how many outlets you have? So this is the first thing that I always tell people who want to franchise. I said, one thing you must learn. This is to those viewers who wish to be a franchisor. First, you must be prepared. The very first thing when people ask you is always, how many outlets you have? Ada berapa outlet you ada? Ni cika tian. Wow, this is one of the very number one questions. So when I say, okay, I got 3, I got 4, I got 5, but I see this is not all food court. So where's a restaurant? I said, okay, I was formerly from the previous 2. We did restaurants before. So I thought that was enough to be being credible. I shot photo, see my photo there. I was the one who built this, but no. So that was when I said, okay, but that really motivated me more. So I didn't take it as a downfall. I didn't take it as a being negative. So I took it as motivation. Because my dad always teach me, whenever people look down on you, whenever people talk bad about you, whenever people gossip about you, they mean there's something about you. So use that as a motivation to bounce back. Do you know that spiral, right? The more you press, the more you try to let go. Boom.
Yeah.
So I was being pressed, and today. So today is not born easy path. So I went through that kind of things, and there was just one of the many things that I went through. Yeah. So the story was, then from there Singapore expanded. Then finally went to Brunei, then went to Indonesia. 2012, I still remember. 2012. In February, the first time my friend from Jakarta came to Singapore, want to bring ayam penyet to Indonesia. Then I was like, you crazy, you gila, you. Ayam penyet from Indonesia, then now you want to bring from ayam penyet from Singapore to Indonesia. It's just like you bring chicken rice from Singapore from London to Singapore. Something like that. Then they say, hey, it's my money, what? It's not your money, what? I also follow you, I just open food court, It's my money, what? I invest, okay lah, do. So 2012 we opened next to KFC. In the North Jakarta, and it was also food court. So KFC got this fast food express stall. So I was next to the KFC, and boom, the response was good. Why? Because they see Singapore. So I'm in Singapore. How come? Singapore ayam penyet meh? The Indonesian there. And then they try. They like it, the chili sauce. That was when. And they also saw so many celebrity pictures, because in Singapore, I used to have like so many celebrities of Indonesia. When they come to Singapore, they will eat in my place. So I use that as a marketing. So they was how the story all the way until until today 600. The latest one was Australia, Melbourne. Melbourne we have 3. Sydney we have 1. Coming up, the second one in Sydney, and then July maybe going to Perth. So also a franchise. And then next week, this Monday, I'm going to KL. We're opening in Cheras. So that was how the story goes from Edy Ongkowijaya until today.
Wow.
Yeah.
Huge congrats. How do you manage this rapid expansion? Like, from what I'm hearing or what I read, correct me if I'm wrong, it's like hundreds of outlets like expanding. That's the goal, right?
128.
128.
With the KL, 129. Yeah.
129 outlets. That's amazing in such a short period of time. Number one, how did you manage such a rapid expansion while still maintaining, you mentioned systems and standards?
Yeah.
That's the first question. And then, like, what are some of the challenges, right? So how do you do it, and what were the challenges?
Oh, I like the word challenges. It's just like when you go to the gym, you torture yourself, then you get all the muscles. That kind of challenges. So, I think my dad has played a very, very vital role in my life. I mean, he's a big motivator to me. So when he was alive, when he still lived, I think every time, like whenever I got problem, I would just call him. So I think he's more than. Sorry, every time I talk about my dad, I just feel.
Yeah, take your time. Yeah.
Okay, so I think he's a very big motivator because some of the words that he used until today that I still implement. So during that time, whenever like I was being looked down and people say, you cannot, you got no money, you won't make it, this and that. So first thing is because I believe that I was always being looked down and humiliated last time when I started small. So the challenges was that, but I always overturned that kind of challenges to become like a motivation. So what I did is first is the will. If you're asking me, how did you manage to all this and thing? First, one learns by doing. I don't like theory. And number 2, how to learn if there's no mistake. Many people tend to be afraid of failures. They're afraid of mistakes.
Yeah.
So if you don't make mistakes, if you don't fail, how you learn? Yeah. And sometimes we always hear the success story of people. You go to this talk, you go to this seminar, you listen to the success story of Alibaba, you listen to the success story of Jack Ma, you listen to the story of Bill Gates, this and that. But actually, why you learn, I think the best is when you learn from people who fail. Learn failure story. After you learn the failure stories, thanks. After you learn the failure stories, then you learn the success stories. Yeah, because if you learn from success stories, you skip those things which they never said. And sometimes people, they feel a bit malu. Oh yeah, because I did this and I failed. Maybe they malu. They feel ashamed to talk in front of public that I failed before. So I think, yeah. So I was, the funny part is, when someone want to franchise from me, I will tell them straight, no. I said, by the way, my SOP book is only 5 pages. I said, because I believe, I don't believe, even if I have 500 or 1,000 pages of SOP manuals, it's something like you read Bible, but you read Al-Quran, but you don't implement it. What's the point? What's the point of you reading but you don't do it? Same thing, SOP I can just give you so thick. Some of you may read it but you don't do it. Some even worse, you don't even read it because it's too thick. So for me, my style is always show them on practical. That's why I'm very hands-on. I show them how to fry the chicken. I show them how to see. Until I tell my outlets, hey, do you know how whether you really master the kung fu of this penyet. So it's simple, I said. You look at the tahu tempeh, you just by looking, without touching, you know that one is hot or not. So I think when they have this so-called mentoring or coaching from me, they feel, hey, I never been taught this way before, But I didn't really show. So I show, you do. I show again, you do. Show again, like swimming coach. So I don't really like theory, this and that. I show by doing. Then after that, then I will always be with them until I find that you can swim already. I can let you go. There I go. They will come inspection, this and that. Anything you not sure, call me 24/7. Oh, last time 24/7, yeah. I can get a phone call 2 o'clock morning to tell me that the water pipe burst and my kitchen flood. I can get a call from 5 o'clock in the morning, my staff got into an accident. Tomorrow cannot come to work. All this. So all these things. Yeah. So if you're talking about how did I manage, but then slowly I learned. I didn't expect God will open up the ways until today 600. So that was when I started, losing my sleep, my stress, this and that. After I get married, then it took me like 3 years before I got kids. So then when I went to see the doctor, it was very slow, because of the stress and that. So I felt it's not worth it. Then I learned about delegation. I learned about empowerment. Because back then, I think until today, that's why you see those those people in F&B, the char kway teow, all these the famous ones. They really don't want to let go to anybody. Must be their hands. So I felt because I didn't trust people easily in terms of doing work. I see but because for me, I feel that my engine is a Ferrari engine. So I expect people to think, act, and do like me, which I was wrong. So when I didn't see the expectation, I was stressed. Then I will be mad. I will be emotional. I will be scolding them every time. Because so many orders, I got every day say, if in the long term, I can get high blood pressure. Yeah. So I learned to name. I will tell you what's the GPS. You go to this GPS. I don't know which route you take. You go by CTE, KPE. Don't know what. I just want you to get there. So I try not to interfere. I won't tell you take CTE or you take KPE. Never mind. As long as you reach there, that's my goal. Is you finish your work. Okay. That empowerment, because I didn't. That was when I learned that sometimes when the subordinates, they feel that they're being empowered, they will have this so-called the excitement from them. I'm being trusted. I'm being empowered. I can make decisions. I mean, if you need to fire the staff or you need to make decision to whatever, just do it. I said, you don't need to consult to me. Okay. So then the challenges part is a lot. How's that? Challenges a lot.
Top 3 that comes straight to your mind, like.
Okay. The top. I'll give you the top one. The top one from the staff. Okay. I have been in this F&B for almost 20 years. The best excuse of MC not coming to work is when this staff of mine call me in the morning saying that he cannot go to work because the cat gave birth. And the cat was bleeding, so had to go for Caesar operation. So need to bring her to hospital because this cat has followed her since baby. Okay. And the MC takes 3 days. Because he got to jaga the cat. I was like, okay. Neman, it's good. But I mean, okay lah. But to me, it's like that's funny, It's not that I'm against it, but just so funny. Yeah. And also, my grandma passed away. I got to go to funeral. I thought your grandma passed away last month. Oh shit, she forget. Yeah. See, that means she forget that she used the same excuse that the grandma passed away last month. So I said, how many grandma you have? I said, I thought your grandma just passed away last month. Oh yeah, then he just keep quiet. Okay, so this for the staff. From customers, a lot. Especially nowadays with all the social medias. To be honest, to be honest with you, many people okay, social media is good for marketing. It's good to boost your sales. But social media can also be used to shoot you down. That's why you see all these celebrities sometimes, all these say bad things about them, shoot them, say you're fat, you're ugly, this and that. Like for me, like for us, sometimes okay, one of the examples I do ayam penyet.
Yes.
So ayam penyet is a smashed fried chicken. So sometimes when a customer see that the chicken is not being smashed enough, he will give me 1 star. Google rating 1 star. You are ayam penyet smashed fried chicken. The chicken is not being smashed enough. 1 star. I was like, okay. On the other hand, When we smash the chicken cow, you abuse the animal. Also 1 star. So you tell me, smash pun salah, tak smash a bit also salah. So this is one of the examples, you know. And also sometimes like, people just yesterday only call Grab call up, customer want to refund. I said why? Okay, because he ordered why your chicken got bone. I said okay, you order what the customer order? Ayam penyet. Ayam penyet got bone what? No, the customer expect to be no bone. No, I also got ayam geprek. Ayam geprek is no bone. So in the menu, in the Grab, we stated clearly that ayam geprek is a boneless fried chicken. Ayam penyet is a whole leg chicken. So insist on refund. And another thing, the rice not good, not cooked, don't know what lah. The rice blah blah. But they took picture of the box lah. The rice only left about a bit only. So you tell me. So a lot of things. So these are all the things that we face every day. So sometimes all this social media, sometimes all this, sometimes it's very nasty lah. Very nasty. Yeah. But after going through all this, at first, then nowadays, this is for all the newbies for F&B. Do not be discouraged by all these nasty comments or nasty ratings. It's like that one. It's not your fault, okay? Not 100% is nowadays, we actually, to me, to be honest, we no longer live in the customer is king. Last time we used, many people say, customer is our king. No. Because the problem is sometimes some of the customers, they take it for granted. They use it to really get freebies. Because easy just call Grab, take photo. They can just take out one thing, take out photo, missing one item, full refund. Cannot be what. You missing the tahu, or you missing the cucumber, you want to ask for full refund?
Yeah.
I said, yeah. So those are the things that we face.
Wow.
So that's why I lose my hair, So you still got hair, leh? You still got, yeah.
A lot shorter.
You're about same age with me, you still got a lot of hair, leh. Then no white color yet, leh.
Well, dye hair lah.
Oh, okay.
Thanks, Edy, so much for sharing your story. It's really inspiring how, from your dad all the way up to how you struggled, and then from one outlet to 100+ outlet. It's truly amazing. I think what really stood out as well is how you systemize, operationalize, and delegate. I think those are really key from what I've learned.
Yeah.
I'm just curious as well, like, how did that transition of delegation happen? Like, was there, like, for example, like technology involved, or did you, like you mentioned, simplify to 5 pages, or like your hands-on approach? Was there, did you adopt like technology, for example? Like how did that transition take place? Yeah.
So the transition takes place progressively over time.
Okay.
So I believe that the SOP book should be made by real life problems.
Got it.
That's why until today we still face problems.
Yeah.
Sometimes until today we face problems that we may not have encountered before. So all these things, they are the things that will keep adding on to the SOP book. You see?
So there is a.
So from 5 pages, then I come across. Yeah. So but the points or the problems that I feel deemed to be put inside the holy book, I would say to be deemed. If not, there are too many jargons, too many unnecessary theories and this and that. Please wipe out the clean. Then you tell me what's clean. Wipe tables. Does it include this? Does it include this? You see. So all this like table and chairs. Does it include the below? So, but then sometimes so those jargons, we are talking about a really quality kind of SOP. Yeah. Likewise, whatever system you have, I believe that through over time, you will come across. Then you start adding in, improvising. Because what's concern is the Newton law. What's concern is changes. Yeah, you don't say that okay, this is the book. No matter what, this book has been passed down generations. This is the SOP, you follow this. But this book may have been invented, may have been created many years back, whereby the problems and the human customer behaviors and today is different. Correct? Yeah. So last time when customers complain, we straight away give them, last time we got you give them free thing. So people change. Yeah. So so all this the transition is over time. One learns by doing, one learns by mistakes, one learns by change. Keep improvising, changes. Because I don't know whether you read a book about this quote saying that actually, yeah, if you want to know like that those so-called is it intellectual people what forgetful and keep changing the personality traits. These are the signs they say it's intellectual people.
Oh, it's really?
Yeah, forgetful and keep changing. To some people, to many people, when the CEO or the boss when the management keep changing the things people say, "Walao, so indecisive." Like the horoscope is Libra, very indecisive. Today A, tomorrow B, tomorrow C. But the problem is something that we swim, we swim. Then halfway, we are using butterfly stroke. Then as we swim, suddenly the course of the wave change in such a way that we have to change our stroke from butterfly stroke, we change to the backstroke. So you tell me, is that being indecisive or not? Because you have to adapt to the thing, You have to adapt to the wave. And number two, you know the Shaolin, the yin and yang?
Yeah.
You see the Shaolin, the yin and yang, why the black and white, why is it like this? Why is it not straight? You know the Shaolin, the yin and yang?
Yeah.
Why is it like this? Why not like that? Why not like that? Black and white. Why?
Good question.
Flow what? Correct or not?
Yes.
So you cannot be too stringent, If I say A means A, whatever it is, you cannot. When you meet customer tomorrow, you go for sales meeting, if the customer like this, you have to push like this way, how? People have come from different backgrounds, this and that. Must be flexible,
Yeah. That's a
Same
really
thing
good,
also.
yeah.
So SOP is all this SOP is not final one. Whatever book we have, whatever manual system we have, nothing is final.
So interesting.
Even ourselves also. Whatever you learn in school, whatever I learn in school, whatever I learn in all this workplace, on the floor, in the kitchen, no final yet. I may have 500 outlets, I may have 1,000 outlets. So what? I will still keep learning. Those people who fail, because to me, arrogance is when you stop learning, you are arrogant. So arrogant doesn't mean that you show off. You got Rolex, you got this and that, you got diamonds. No. You show off your card. No. To me, arrogance when you think that you know everything, you stop learning, and you don't want to be filled in. So it's like a cup. Do you see this as an empty cup, empty half or empty full?
Yeah.
It's empty. It's half empty, not half full. Half empty and half full is different. It's half empty, so that you can keep pouring in.
Yeah. So I really love your analogy of how you adapt to the wave, butterfly stroke and then breaststroke and then suddenly all kinds of stroke just to survive. And
When the wave, when suddenly the wave in front of you pushing back, don't tell me you keep using butterfly stroke. You learn back.
Yeah.
Backwards what?
Correct.
You must backwards.
Yeah.
You must like that backwards.
Super interesting.
Yeah.
As a leader though, how do you, you've got hundreds of outlets, how do you communicate this to either your franchisees, your own staff, because so that I think the other part that you also mentioned is like the communication is also important. So as a leader, the wave is coming, for example, how do you facilitate that communication?
Okay, so communications is built by all these like a WhatsApp group. So what we do is like an operation team and my operation team. So my manager in Indo will say, for me, I will handle some countries. My Indo side will handle the Indo, because Indo we have the most number of outlets. So for overseas, normally I appoint master franchisee. So after I teach them the kung fu, they know already. Then I will teach their manager. Then I will communicate only with the manager. I only hold the manager. Yeah. Then, but inside the group also will have my Indo team also. So in case if I miss out the chat, then my Indo team will actually follow up. But normally, it depends on the topic. If the subject is about just a normal minor things, then I won't reply. Then my staff will go and reply, and my staff will know whether these questions is it they'll reply or I reply. If they think that they cannot reply, they don't have the capability to reply, or they don't have the authority to reply, they will ask me privately. Then me and the franchisee we personal. That means me and the franchisee, we will discuss mostly more on the expansion, business development. Let's say when can you come for survey for another new outlets and that. Paddy, can we propose that we have this VIP area, we do this, yeah. So it's about the different level, yeah. But even though I implement that one, but sometimes when the operation team, they just would love to just talk to the the boss.
Yeah.
So I say, okay, when I'm free, I will talk to them. So I just give you motivations. And what I do is sometimes to ignite the fire in them, I do send them some motivation quotes once a week. You know.
Oh, that's nice.
Also quotes just to inspire them, because I believe that sometimes when people they are tired, maybe they are facing a personal problems, so maybe that will help.
Got it.
Yeah, because by doing this, they feel that when they wear this, this is not just about workplace. This is just, I feel I can find shelter here. I can talk to the boss. I can straight away, and then through all these like media online stories about my life story also, it does inspire them a lot also. Because whatever they went through, I told them, I went through worse than you. I said, so you don't give up. You know, I know sometimes you're tired, this and that. You know, so yeah.
Well, that's amazing. So, like, I think motivational quotes that you share consistently, being open and candid about your own experiences sort of inspires them. Just curious, are there like any other like employee initiatives that you also do to get them like motivated as well? Yeah.
Employee what?
Employee like initiatives, or maybe CSR or team building, or maybe it's any other like kind of employee engagement programs that you have for them.
So basically that part, because the outlets is not owned by me. So the employees, the staff, actually they are not under me.
Got it.
Yeah. So like a 7-Eleven franchisee, the staff, they are not the staff of the 7-Eleven US, right? Yeah. It's the boss is the franchisee. Is the owner. Yeah. So but what my team is a HQ team. So my general admin, my finance, my digital marketing team, my accounts, my R&D, my chef, my production. So with them, we do like every 4 months or 5 months. Okay, so like this. Every time a cargo depart from my central kitchen, which is a lot, we are talking about tons of sambal, chili, and the premix. And I know it's very hot in that central kitchen, very hot. So what I do is, what my wife did actually, she's very good. Every time they finish the cargo, go into the pallet, then they can order any food they want. They can go to Grab, they can go to Grab food, any food. They don't have to see the price. They just order. They want nasi padang or pizza, they can order. And then they can order Starbucks, they can order coffee beans and that, they can order. So it's like a treat for them. Then every 3 months, every 3 to 4 months, because Indonesia, Jakarta got a lot of this, the small kampung, this and that, so they can go for holidays. So we actually send them you go for like a Thousand Island trip, we can go to snorkeling trip, we hire a bus for you, just go, just take the banner, so just for them to get refreshed. If possible, go to the cold place, because you already go work in the kitchen so hot, this and that. Yeah. So that's what we do for the HQ team. And also, because today I'm not wearing it. Actually, my official uniform is like a army. So I got this 4-star. Yeah, so 4-star. So when people ask me, people thought that I'm a policeman or I'm from military, because I got 4-star and I use the button shirt, the black shirt, the black shirt. So what I do is, if you work for 5 years minimum and your performance is good, KPI is good, I'll give 1 star. Yeah, so eventually until you know what it takes to be a 4-star. If today I give you 4-star, or you see somebody 4-star, maybe sometimes you're thinking, wow, 4-star, but you don't know how and what he went through to get that 4-star. Yeah. So there was one time I ever tried to give my shirt. Hey, you try to wear my shirt, because I heard this manager. He's my franchisee outlet manager. Yeah. So he was like sarcastically saying to his team, because he used to be from, I think, KFC or so, for a big brand before, so he was a GM.
Okay.
So I think he got this jealousy, don't know what. So I said, and he's much older than me, so maybe he feel that I'm so much younger. But so he said, he gossip about my star. Walau Yaya Papaya show off, apa tu 4-star this and that, want to show off. So the next day, after I heard from my team, I took out my shirt. I said, you try to wear. I let you wear tomorrow. You wear for 1 day. He really wear. After he wear, 1 hour he take out. You know what he said? Pak, I suddenly feel so heavy there. The responsibility. I said, when you wear this shirt, you take over all my job. You handle 6 countries lah. You handle all this whatever, because for me your son's fault, a son's fault is a father's fault. A daughter's fault is a father's fault. Like our kid lah, when they do mistake, of course we bear what. It's our kid what.
Yes.
So 驚做啥啦，老爸 also we bear same thing also what. So when I say, because so that when my subordinates do wrong I'm the one who kena no. If I got food poisoning case and they mati, who go to jail? You or me? Me what? I said. So I said, so you don't think that being boss or being foresight is easy? Then somehow I use this foresight. It's so that you one day will get into, when you reach this foresight, you're good. That means you will go through all these things, you know. So not easy. 1 hour we take up. So now you know why it's not easy, right? Yeah.
Wow.
So there's the customer, so-called the employee, the team engagement,
right.
CRM, you know. So
yeah. Okay. Wow. That's super interesting. Like, I probably share with you offline as well. Like my huge interest in like starting an F&B one day. If I want to start a franchise,
you have interest,
Yeah.
Tiring leh.
I know.
Don't tiring. Don't.
So let's say I want to start a franchise. I'm brand new to the industry. What are some of your advice? So you mentioned along the lines like, there's some things that you should say or should not say. But perhaps take me through what is the number one, the mindset that you should have when even thinking about entering this or expanding in this industry, or the different skills. Like, I'm a freshie, so how would you take me through that if I wanted to start a franchise? Yeah.
Wait, start a franchise or start your own is different thing.
Oh, tell me more.
Start a franchise is easier because there's a system already by the franchisor.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yes.
The hardest part is when you start on your own. Your own idea, your own menu, your own thing. Everything's your own. Because you do not know whether this product will succeed or not. That's why you see all these young hawkers, the hawkers. They left their banking job. They left their, don't know what, I heard the 5-figure job. The Lau Pa Sat, you heard about the Balinese who married with a local lawyer.
Yes.
And then so end up they closed down. Just closed down. Last month, I think just closed. So it shows that the mentality is not there. So number one, you want to start something, always remember this philosophy. Opening a business or on your own is something that you want to conquer the land. So when you reach the land, you burn your ship. Because if you know that your ship is waiting for you, when you conquer the land, you will not conquer wholeheartedly. Because you know if you fail, if you cannot defeat the enemy, you still got the ship waiting for you to bring you back. Burn your ship. So burn your ship. So conquer, then you no other choice but you have to just keep. Even though, let's say you have to give up brochures or do posting, do Instagram, everything, just do it. Because so the mentality, burn your ship. Don't look back. Don't say what if. The moment you say what if I fail, you already lost 50%. Why not you just keep telling yourself, what if I success? Or not if lah, when I'm successful. Nice. Not if I'm successful.
Nice.
Change the word, speak of tongue. So change the word if to become when I'm successful. Yeah. So the mentality must be set. And number two is be prepared for storms, be prepared for punches, be prepared for all these left and right, you know, you're gonna pam. Just be strong. Yeah. Because those are the things that will make you stronger.
Yes.
Don't be like CC, you know. Don't be like okay. Have a stainless steel mentality. Don't have like a tempeh mentality. You know tempeh, right? Tempeh, fermented beans. Tempeh, the beancurd. Don't have the beancurd. Because beancurd, boom, cui. Have a stone mentality. So anything face you, you don't koyak lembek. You don't cry. When the customers call you, "Walao, your food lousy lah." Go and bang tables and that. Even my lao pei never scold me. You know, even my father never scold me. No, this one, walao, I kinda then go and shoot in a Google review. Wow, then lembek. So go here. So mentality right, and also burn your ship. and then be prepared for all these punches, challenges. And then you must always keep thinking that the end game.
Right.
Because you just keep thinking the rainbow over there. So when you feel that you are discouraged, this and that, when you feel you're tired, all these challenges, if you look at the rainbow, that one will just make you keep going. But that's why I said, sometimes that's all depend on background. Have you been humiliated before? Have you been looked down before? Yeah, because my father always said that whoever is being looked down by man, God will lift them up. Yeah, so just these three. Sounds easy, yeah. This why I just give these three. This is already good enough.
Nice. Wow. That's deep. That's really deep. Yeah.
And one over the time you will find that you will be encouraged. Sometimes by all these customers. One story. I got one time. That time I was in a counter. They said, "Hey, where's your boss? I want to talk to your boss." Oh, mak. So my son called me. Oh no. I said, why? This uncle, no. This. Hey. You the boss, Oh, so what happened, pakcik? What happened? Oh, your chili, power. Wah, mak. Wah. I almost like, yeah. So sometimes sometimes when the customer like, hey, wow, your food really, wow, today your service So that makes you feel that this is the passion that I want. So you start F&B, the wrong thing Many people want to start F&B just because that I like to cook.
Yeah.
I like to eat. No. I don't cook last time. So don't start F&B business just because you know how to cook, you like to cook, or you like to eat. No. Because that one is not is to me that's not the foundation.
Yes.
If you ask me, then what is the big? How I can bless people with the thing that I sell? Because to see people enjoy the food and when they finish the whole plate up, that means wow, today I have blessed this person. He eat the whole thing. Then another table he sweat until but he shook macam because starting he was very sleepy. Then after he eat my chili level 7 or chili level 8 wow, then he feel wow shook you today I wake up because chili got this hormone can release the what endorphin you know the endorphin.
The happy hormone.
Yeah. So I hope they will answer your question.
Yes. Wow, this
not enough just by knowing how to cook and like to eat.
That's true. I think the mental part takes up a lot of, not just a skill, basically.
Yeah.
I think let's transition very quickly back into the frontline management, right? So, from what I'm hearing from a lot of leaders that I speak to, hiring and retaining of frontliners is a huge challenge. Not too sure what's your experience with that. What are your thoughts in terms of like hiring, retaining? These frontliners.
High turnover, the one is definite. High turnover, because as a human beings, they will always be interested to move after if they get a better offer, they will keep moving.
Yes.
So very hard for us to find like a convictions. There are people, there are staff who are very faithful despite about the pay or not. But I would say it's very few lah. Yeah, those who really got staff who move more than 5 years. The one you are blessed you are lucky. So I think the high turnover, and number two is also I would prefer. I think the cost to retain is much more cheaper than if you were to keep recruiting.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, to retain.
Right.
Yeah. Is some of the bosses like, never mind, not happy, go out lah. I can look for other thing. You need to train again. Out, you train again, out, train again, alamak. You know, so why don't just try to retain the staff? You know, try to find what is their need, what is it that they want. This lies of whether the founder has ever gone through hardship before or not. Because some of the bosses they don't even know how to sweep the floor. They don't even know how to wipe the table. Talk only what. So they think, hey, I pay you you make sure you do your job If you have this kind of mentality, the staff also will see you, they won't respect you because respect is earned.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So you're talking about retaining and recruiting. Yeah, And also sometimes recruiting staff is like a playing Pokemon.
Okay.
You know Pokemon, sometimes you have this sang fight ting. Some use the Pikachu, some use this one. So I said to my franchisee, just pray that you have your Pokemon. Pray that you have the right Pokemon to fight for you.
Okay.
You know,
Really
so sometimes you cannot the Pokemon, the small one, then somehow you got a busy restaurant, then boom, the Pokemon lose because you know. And also sometimes the challenges part is when apa tu the challenges is about tadi aku lupa mau apa. Like bank lottery. Recruiting
Yeah.
recruiting talents is just like bank lottery. Keep buying 4D, keep buying lottery until you strike. You know, because recruit until you find the there's no such thing called the right candidate there's always but I'm looking into the capable one. I don't need smart. I just need people who just obey. Yeah. So it's just like buying lottery.
Yeah, and in addition to whatever that amazing initiatives you mentioned earlier, all the employee engagement, I think that creates like a community, right? You're also trying to motivate them and all that.
Yeah.
I think it's super interesting. I think that ties very nicely into your background. I read in a news article that you actually held 4 jobs while studying, and one of them was a restaurant waiter. Yeah, perhaps you can tell me how that also shaped you.
When I was in school, because when I came to Singapore in 1993 to study Sec 2, my dad bankrupt when I was in Sec 3. So my parents couldn't send me money anymore. So asked me to go back, I don't want. I said, what do I do? Sec 3, I go back to Indonesia for what? What can I do? Okay. So I said, never mind, I just stay on here. So I got no choice to look for jobs. That time student pass can still work. So I went to look for these hotels. I said, can I work for banquet, dishwashing, whatever job? I said, 1 hour, $5. I said, okay. So that time I used to work in a Grand Hyatt. I work as a dishwasher, then as a banquet, you know. So any hotels that need banquet service, like 1 hour, $5, $6, I will take. So the reason is because my parents couldn't send me money anymore. So I got to survive. And not just have to survive to pay for my own school fee and my living in Singapore, to pay for my room rental, I also got to send money to my parents. So I took over as a breadwinner of my family when I was in Sec 3. So I have to send money back. So, of course not enough to work just at a banquet because I got to work just part-time. I got school. Then I go and find time. I said, I give tuition to the lower secondary. So I give tuition. Primary, I give tuition. I teach mathematics and that, English. And also, Sunday, sometimes I got this, that 3 to 5, I got split shift, I got free. I go and coach badminton. So I will teach badminton because nice. I used to play the badminton. So I coach badminton, I give tuition, I work in a waiter, dishwasher, so 4 jobs. And the thing that really, I always share this to every time I interview. The thing that make me, why I had that energy, it's tiring, no?
Yes.
No joke. Yes. So the thing that made me going is because I was ever being humiliated by my ex-girlfriend's mother, who called me up and said that you part with my daughter, what you want to feed her? She came from RGS, Raffles Girls School. Still good school, Raffles Girls School. Still good school, Oh, I still remember from RGS, very pretty, very sweet, very smart, very rich. So the mother go and humiliate me. So I took the photo of the mother, I put in my double decker bed. So every time I wake up, I feel like sleeping again, my whole body pains, I see the mother, I stood up. So that was how I got my energy.
Wow, sounds like a Rocky story, you know. And then
But I didn't hate the mother, So if today I meet if I were to meet her, I still remember there was one time, then she overheard the grandma saying, because I think the grandma can know all these parts the thing, saying, hey, this boy next time will appear. I'm sure this boy will appear in a magazine.
Wow.
So when I appeared in a magazine a few years back, I really feel like sending this magazine back. I wish I know where they live. I've sent to the mother. And said, so I didn't hate the mother though. So if I meet her, if I meet my ex business partners, I would really want to shake their hand and say thank you. If you didn't do that to me, today I wouldn't be what I am today.
Wow, that's super inspiring. Yeah. I think let's zoom back into like dependents, right? Like I'm just curious, what makes dependents like food so differentiated? You mentioned just now the levels of chili, and the passion that you yourself, your outlets all bring, like the satisfaction when someone finishes the food. Like, so it's like, but in terms of like the food, what makes dependents so differentiated? And also, like, what are some of the new initiatives and brands that you have in store? Yeah, what's the dream?
The reason why I use the word di penyet but not ayam penyet because di penyet actually come from word de, so it's shortened the di penyet. So penyet doesn't mean it's just chicken only because we got fish, we got beef, we got other things. So we don't really want to emphasize that we are just ayam penyet. So that's why the word is di penyet. Penyet is a verb, it's a smash. It's not chicken. What? There's no chicken there. And number two, we try to differentiate from other ayam penyet, other similar food, is because we do spicy chili level. Until today, it's up to 8 level. I wish I can do until level 15. I think by then I will really use the Carolina Reaper, or ghost pepper. Oh, that one cow, that one. Okay, if it still has many people said my level is still not spicy. I say I don't know. So one day I pass to you. You go and try. I think I video you and your term. Those squabble is spicy. I'll put a video in my restaurant. Whoever say that my level 8 not spicy, you go and take a look at these people. Sometimes they even give me 1 star. Say, we cheat them. Where got spicy? Alamak, there's something wrong with my shit. Go and try. Alamak, really spicy. I said maybe they got COVID. They lost their taste buds. Yeah. Where were we? Yeah, so we differentiate by having all this spicy level, and we will try to go up until level 15 or to level 20. And I would say we are the only brand that use the chili really from Indonesia. Because I use a system to cook all this with the machines in such a way that we don't need a chiller to send over from Indonesia. So, and also all the premiums, everything. So that means it is really the chili from the Indonesia root. Why I import chili from Indonesia, the sambal, why I do it over there and send here? Okay, the reason is, there was one time when customer tell me, "Pak, how come this week your chili sambal is spicy, last week not spicy?" Even though I use the same weight, the same SOP. You know what? You know why? Because Singapore is importer. In Singapore, there's no, you import everything. Apparently, the one that's spicy come from Thailand, come from Vietnam. The one not spicy come from Malaysia. Sometimes come from other parts of Indonesia, some other countries. That's why if you go and see if you eat at the fish soup, the bak chor mee, that time they got this chili padi. You try some stalls, you bite a bit only, wow! But some stalls, you bite only, it's nothing there. Right. They're from Malaysia. Yeah, so it's the same chili padi. Yeah, so differentiate us because we use things. So whatever you eat here, that is the real Indonesian sambal. So when people say it's authentic food, you tell me it's authentic. The only thing that is not authentic is the chicken. The chicken is Amo here. The Amo chicken is a whole chicken. Don't know from Brazil, for Argentina. That one's Amo chicken. That one, but so di penyet actually focusing more on the sauces. To me, fried chicken is all relative lah. That's why sometimes you prefer. Some people prefer KFC. Some people prefer Jollibee. Some people prefer Texas. Correct?
Yes.
So, but sauce chili that one is what makes thing like the curry peng, always it's a sauce. Yeah. Pork chop relative it all same. Din Tai Fung also got pork chop or something, but it's the sauce. Why the beetroot scissors cut or the Tiong Bahru famous? Not the pork chop, the sauce. Correct? Nando's, the sauce. Yeah. So this is how differentiate. And di penyet also is because I think we are the only one that is present in 6 countries, including Indonesia, the origin. Yeah. And the fact that di penyet is born in Singapore, but it went into Indonesia.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah. That's really nice. Yeah. I think finally, like, I'm just curious, what's your vision, like the brand? What's the next 5-10 years, like for Edy Ongkowijaya or expanding?
I hope Edy Ongkowijaya can become the next KFC of Asia.
Tell me more.
So we hope that by in time to come,
Yeah.
then we will also modify and upgrade the concept, the menu, the system, the back end, the POS, the support, the CRM. All I really want to do it proper, even more proper and more professional. Because as I said, one learns by doing, one learns by experiencing the problems we had. That just now I shared with you my problem. Yeah. So I hope that, like, then I came across Lark. So I then when your team did the demo, so I felt, hey, this is like so much integrated. Because sometimes my problem, when we launch a new menu, I got to email to this outlet, this outlet. So when I saw the Lark can do all this, then you can just, the sales report, all the integrated, and then, wow, they want. Yeah, so in 5 years to come, I hope Edy Ongkowijaya can become the next KFC of Asia, and my dream to actually make it into the PFC. Penyet fried chicken.
Ah, nice. Okay.
Yeah, so because I was thinking, why Philippines have Jollibees, Malaysia got Mary Brown, Korea got BHC, right? Singapore got Arnold chicken.
Arnold, yes.
Yeah, Arnold chicken. But it's such a waste that they don't go global. Yeah, I think they are capable, but I don't know. They should actually. So I hope that one day the PFC will also go global.
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
in fact, there is a interest from Dubai to open in Dubai, and the next one is after Dubai would be Perth. Okay, and then after that there was also interest from US, San Francisco, to open near Silicon Valley, because it's very hard for them to get the halal food and really Indonesian food. Yeah, so I aim to open in more new countries, because to me it's very fun. Like going to the market in the morning, go to the Sydney, to the Paris Field Market, go to the Victoria Street Market, go to the US, the Chinatown, the market. I just love it, with all this. So that is what I aim in the next 5 years.
Nice. Sounds a little bit more like a QSR kind of concept as well, right? So, okay, this is super interesting. Yeah. Edy, thanks so much for your amazing story and sharing. I've learned so much more. I would now I would appreciate my food a lot more, how to select the right spiciness level. Yeah, so I think.
Which level you take?
Sorry?
Which level you take?
I cannot go high.
You the last one you took level 3, is it?
Yeah.
Level 1?
No, 3.
3, yeah.
Yeah.
And let me know any of your team who really like spicy, because I can use them. Not I can use them. I can ask them to actually do the test for my next level.
Oh, okay.
Until really the spicy eaters say, oh, there's a kick, then I will launch. If not, sometimes then when I launch my level 9, then some people say, it's still not spicy. Alamak, I don't know. So let me know if any of your team.
Edy, you have a lot of huge fans outside the office. They're like, Edy's coming. They'll be more than happy to be your test subject.
Maybe from these platforms, like whoever of you who's watching this, if you're really good in spicy, drop us a comment or whatever. Let me know. I will send the sample to you. Then you let me know whether it's spicy enough. I'll do it for free. Or I just leave it in the outlet. You can just come and collect.
Okay.
Let me know. Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
Edy, thank you so much. And
welcome.
Yeah, I hope to have you back on the show as you expand your stores. Do share back as well with us all the new initiatives.
Praise the Lord. Yeah.
We'll be really happy to continue to feature you and have you.
No problem.
Yeah. Thank you, Edy.